So where do you want to start?
Man, I really want to start with like, okay, so this is the thing. We'll have a conversation about the tools, bots, all that good stuff, but I really want to dive into something that people kind of don't want to talk about. And it's because it kind of requires work, but sometimes it cannot requires finessing. It really depends on who you are, which is what you did really is you took some of your soul in the 3.0 world instead of like having to spend so much time in these wallets and seasoning. You literally marketed yourself outside of the 2.0 world, and people have no idea how good that really means because you just said you got exit liquidity for days. Can you kind of go into that detail?
Yeah, so people forget that just because they buy a tool and they buy a software, there's still a human element to it. You're not selling to bots. Even the bots, the sniper bots, behind those bots, there's a human origin to it. So these are programmed by humans. And the regular person that's going to buy your chart, it's all about narrative. You're you're selling to humans. The people that are buying these charts, they are normies. They are people that are in the crypto space. They're the ones that are buying these charts. So you
Yeah.
can't just buy a bundler or just launch a project and say, oh, okay, the volume's gonna pick up naturally on pump fund and this and that. It's gonna manipulate the
Yep.
whole because of the hold account and this. Yeah, it can work that way. There's ways to make that work 100%. But also the approach I took personally, the approach that because I took what I'm good at, which is social engineering.
Mm-hmm.
And that's always what I've been good at in the real world is having people, convincing people to believe things and do things.
Right.
And I took that into this space. So I started to create my narratives. And with the homeless coin and with the Uber coin, etc.
Yeah.
Those two that I just went viral for the past 2 weeks. The cancer baby, raising money for the baby with cancer, and then rugging that chart, giving that baby nothing, caused the community to actually donate over 60 grand to the actual child that needed the 60 grand for the cancer GoFundMe. So, I mean,
So essentially,
this,
what you doing is you're finding literally demand before the coin is dropped, basically, because the demand has to be there, and essentially, in order for bringing FOMO.
exactly. I'm creating the narrative. I'm creating the
Mm-hmm.
demand, and I'm putting it out on the front page.
Absolutely.
And people are aping into this. Like
Absolutely.
it's just ridiculous.
And the funny thing about it is, I think that the psychiatrics behind it is that the people are literally not in the mind state to even think outside the box. They're already just in their computers. They're kind of like stalemate, it's just constant rug or either constant telegrams. It's like almost a mentality like shift in a sense.
Precisely, and they're already in the atmosphere, and they're already losing their money. They're scanning all day. They're trying to. This is a casino,
Yeah.
right? And I am the
Talk to them.
advantageous player in this casino. One of the analogies I made on the spaces today with you, me, and Sahil is when you're playing blackjack and you are counting cards. You're a card counter.
Facts.
Um, the algorithm, aka the cameras, your win streak, somebody's going to notice that and they're going to
Yeah.
tap on your shoulder and say, excuse me, sir, we don't want you playing at this table. You can play anything else you want, but you can't
Yep.
play at this table. The thing about this is the wild, wild west Solana,
Yep.
and nobody's going to tap on my shoulder. I can put on a whole different mask, whole different identity, create a new chart, create a narrative, have my people pump it, create that volume, bundle the coins, rug it, and then reveal, haha, it's me, 29. Thank you for playing. Easy.
And yeah, you bold too. I saw you on stage and drop the loke. I was like, oh shit, this nigga did this shit. I was like, he just dropped the loke. I was like, okay, it's game. And they knock on the door. It's an old grandma. I'm like, got your ass again.
Yeah, it's so funny. Whoever lives in that apartment unit that I mentioned, I feel sorry for them because I've been mentioning that all week with my rage bait.
Man, they
Fucking
go,
comments. They probably got pizzas. They probably got so much Chinese food sent to them and all types of shit. So
man.
whoever lives in that unit, I apologize.
And shout out to Sahil, man, the goats. Like, how'd you end up linking up? I mean, I know that you were talking about some of the strategies that he brought to the game. He was one of those people that essentially put Pump Fun on the map. To be completely frank with you.
Really, I mean, see, Sahil is 100% that guy. Have you seen that video of them of that guy where he goes to the fucking dude. He's like, "You're not that guy, pal." No,
Yeah.
Sahil's that guy, right? Sahil's
Yeah.
definitely that guy. And he utilized influencer marketing. I think this is why I'm drawn to his tactics and his way of launching and rugging. Is I come from a background of influencer marketing. When I was 16, 17, I was doing e-commerce, and the way I would promote my e-commerce stores and my e-commerce products is through influencer marketing.
Okay.
So I said to myself, okay, if I can use this, and clearly he's doing it with celebrities, I have celebrity links too. And then boom, I did some celeb launches myself. I did a Sean Kingston launch. He did a few things with him before in the past. I did my good friend Wo Vicky. I did her, and I have a long list of micro influencers that I am going to deploy and have deployed.
And I'm not sure if if you're a concurrence to this, by the way, brother. But I was just telling people this week, and people starting to slowly, surely get it. But I was like, the leader of the fucking free world, Donald Trump, just launched a coin and low key rugged on the billionaires. And that does not tell you anything. Then you should like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. And that law firm that sued Pump Fund and put, well, I mean, I will say this before I get into that. It's kind of connected, but Trev, Mr. Nigga Coin, he's mentioned, he's in Exhibit B of the Pump Fund lawsuit by, I think it's the Bureaushik law firm or whatever it's called. I'm sure you've seen the documents of the Pump Fund being sued. And I was just talking to him the other day, Trev, and he's really smart, man. This whole thing is just theatric. It's all performative.
LARP. Oh yeah.
Yeah, LARP, major LARP. That fake it till you make it goes a long way in Solana. Goes a long way.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Okay, so man, let's break this shit down. So you went ahead and you got the community fucking with you no matter what, because the thing about it is people got to realize that you bring motion. No matter how you look at it, you bring in motion. So therefore, somebody besides yourself are gonna make some money. And
exactly, I've been launching every single day for the past, I want to say 4 weeks now, and people know that this is a serial rugger. He's the Solano supervillain.
But it still go to Ray.
And it still goes to Ray. Like I made over $3 million the past month doing this shit. I was broke. I had fucking $300 to my name.
Trust me, I know we were not talking like a month, 2 months ago. I know the situation. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, yo, anybody that's hollering at my boy need to sit the fuck down because they doing the same shit too.
Exactly. It's just people, they don't want to be bold with it. I think they want to gatekeep with the truth. Like for instance, that one guy that doxed me, he was so pissed because I asked him for advice and I used his advice and I capitalized off of it and I made way more than he could even dream of on a launch. And that's why he took that route. And I'm pretty sure you know who I'm referring to. I'm not going to name drop, but you and him also have some type of history due to him being envious and jealous of you as well. So I mean,
I don't even like even barely know it. At the end of the day, it's like we all trying to make some money, and I look at it like this because I'm a humble type of guy. You and I both come from the same bread where what the value of the dollar, and no matter how much money you make, you still know the value of the dollar. And so we ain't gonna be in a competition where we all comparing each other's dick sizes. That ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like we got too much money, too much, time, family to feed, all that's to continue to vote over that. But what I do know is that essentially the normies are looking at it from a perspective like, damn, the fuck's going on over there across the fence? The grass is way greener on that motherfucking side. You know what I'm saying? You got people literally arguing over millions.
Literally millions. And one thing I did mention on that Spaces is this is called Pump Fun. It's supposed to be fun. This is fun. Ooh. Right? You can't be over here getting mad at people. Oh, he rugged the chart, etc. Like, for instance, me and Sahil. Okay, I'm gonna set this point real quick. This is very important. Everyone that's listening to this, open your ears, take some notes. Right. My reputation is serial rugger. Sahil, notorious rugger. Right. We get on the Spaces. We launch a influencer coin, a 29 coin. Right. We launch it. I post a CA. Boom. It bonds in half a second. Half a second, it's at 100K market cap. People snipe the migration. The second it goes live on Radium, it's on Dex. The shit fucking flies to 260. You know what I do in that very second? I nuke it down to zero. Make almost $30,000 easy. And that just goes to show the point of we got on this spaces to make it educational. Me and Sahil came on this spaces to make it educational, to teach people how to rug. We just showed you guys a live demonstration.
But you know, the funny thing about it, though, to be completely transparent too, let's go deeper. Y'all really I mean, you could call it rug or you could call it transfer of wealth.
Exactly. That's what it is. You know, and
the transfer of wealth.
Precisely, 100%. And to add to what you just said is on that spaces where we created the coin and got on there, rule number one after that rug from 260 to zero of rugging, of launching, or being in Solana in general. Rule number one is trust nobody. Trust nobody.
Nobody at all. Yep. Yeah, and you know what the funny thing about it is, you could tell people that all the day long. They're gonna jump into the same TG, get rugged, and then still send money to the marketing wallet, which happens to be the same dev.
That's hilarious to say that. And I'm gonna say this: there's a reason why people have been buying every single chart that I've been creating. They know my reputation is I'm a serial rugger. The reason that they've been buying my charts is because let's say it goes to zero from 200K every time. Let's say I launch every day, it goes to 200K, 300K, 400K, whatever, a million. They know that there's a small window that they can do a 2x or 3x or whatever x. They just have to enter and exit. It's a guaranteed, consistent thing. People are saying, how the fuck are people continuing to ape into 29's charts? It's because there's a chance to enter here and exit here. If they lose on 2 or 3 of them, they're gonna make it all back on the 4th one.
Yeah, absolutely. You bring the motion, and they're tired of fucking swimming at 10 to 15,000 market caps all day long.
Yeah, they know for certain if they ape into 29 coin, it's gonna bond in 2 seconds. It's gonna do what it do, and then we're gonna repeat it. It's simple. They know they're not gonna sit on pump fund or on on 10K, 15K, 20K market cap as you mentioned, and just sit there trying to raid and then chill and send the CA. No, they know this is it right here. Boom, easy.
Yeah. Absolutely easy. And the funny thing about it is, like you were talking about earlier in regards to the normies coming in this space, right? You got these guys coming from the Forex world, from literally different parts of different trading, coming in thinking that they can actually gauge the market, which is hilarious to me.
They can't. There is no technical analysis. People say,
there's none whatsoever.
Study the chart with the fucking angles and the fucking technical analysis shit and the RSI. You don't use RSI in Solana. There is no fuck that shit. There's no use for the RSI. There's no use to say, is it gonna go up? It's gonna go down, because there was no telling on the chart today or any chart that I've done. There's no telling who has how much supply, and that's one thing. Shout out DOGWIFTOOLS, the
DWT
software that me and you both use religiously. There's no way we have ways to manipulate it. Bundling, it's called a bundler. We bundle the wallets. If the ones that don't know, now you know. We bundle the wallets. You have no idea how much supply we have. We can have 50% of the whole bonding curve, and we can nuke it, and you have no idea.
And the funny thing about it is, like, it's so crazy. You could tell a person this for verbatim. They're still going to jump into the contract. It's really weird.
Because there's no way to really.
It's really weird as fuck.
There's no way to know for certain. Now, DOGWIFTOOLS can be used to launch legit launches. It can be used to launch nefarious, quote unquote nefarious. I mean, it's all nefarious. All charts go to zero. Every chart. Every chart is going to go to zero eventually.
And emotions is really the key factor, because you think about it, it's either the robots are following the humans or the humans are following the robots, but either way, some type of emotional string is being pulled in the body, period.
Exactly. It's an emotional thing. And it just goes to the point of what side of the fence are you going to be on? Are you going to be the traded, or are you going to be the trader, or are you going to be the creator? I want to be the creator, and in this world in general, you either fuck or you get fucked, and I'd rather be the one doing the fucking.
No Diddy. Take that.
Well, but that's
Man,
literally what it is.
so
We're
let me
taking
ask
on the thought.
let me ask you something then in regards to the project. So a lot of people get in this space and they start to hear and see these big numbers and all that shit. We're starting to break them down slowly and surely how to get to profitability. Where do you see this space being in like the next few years, especially with guys like yourself coming into the space?
Well, I'm gonna say it like this. If you're here listening to this right now, you are early. Every few years we get an influx of people that come into the crypto space just in general. Right?
Mhm.
Right now with the presidency of Trump, once again, he has vowed to have us living in the golden age, and he has vowed to be the first crypto president in the whole world.
People have no
And
idea
so
how big that shit is too. They're still
they have no
catching
clue.
up for real.
They have no clue.
Have
So
no
if you
fucking
guys,
clue.
yeah, yeah.
He
So
literally
I
is
think,
saying to you, if you want to not pay taxes, this is what the fuck you have to do. Literally, he just said that to people on national TV.
yeah, yeah, because there's no way. I mean, think about it. Did you see what he done? What he's done even with his projects? He made his wife a coin. Ain't no telling Barron might make a coin. His son might make a coin. His legal aid did that TikTok coin, and he posted it and he rugged it for like $7 million, and then said, "Oops, my bad." And this is somebody from his
Yeah.
cabinet. You know
We
what I mean?
are definitely entering this, possibly the very first ever. I mean, I'm not gonna say ever, but let's just say, how we say World War One, two, three. We're gonna enter financial war territories now, in a
Yeah,
real big
literally.
way, in a big way. And it's gonna be under the table shit too going on, and people have no idea. They're gonna be walking around the Matrix on top, smiling, taking their kids to school, not even realizing what the fuck's going down underground.
No clue. No clue. I mean, there's kids that are going to school in sixth grade, seventh grade. They're launching pump funds right now,
Yeah,
launching pump fund tokens
yeah.
in class, in math class. They're doing $15,000 dumps and going to lunch and then going back home. We live in a new age right now. Okay, we live in a
Woo!
new
You
age.
know what? You talking to me? You talking now? You talking?
Yeah,
I wasn't even gonna go there, but sheesh. That's
every
let's
single
talk.
launch I do.
That's why they had to pull down the live on pump. They already
Yeah,
know they were talking too much.
every single launch I do, I got my son sitting next to me, and he's looking at the screen, and I'm telling him, son, this is dog with tools. This is how you bundle. This is what I'm doing. This is the chart. He said, Daddy, what are you doing? I said, I'm making a movie. Because all the narratives that I'm doing, it's
Mhm.
all facade. It's all
Wow,
performative.
that's hard. That's
He's
hard.
saying, why are you saying bad words? Why you say? I say, I'm acting. This is my act. This isn't really who I am. You know that. This is an act. He said, okay, as long as you're making millions, that's easy. Easy. My son is a child. You know what I'm saying? Less than 10 years old, and he's learning this stuff. By the time he's
Absolutely.
15, 16, 17, he's gonna take over from what I know. Monkey see, monkey do. I learned from Sahil. My
No,
son's gonna learn from me.
absolutely. And I was gonna say to you, just to kind of like hone into that, and from a marketing perspective, right? Essentially, what you were just telling us, right, is basically in a nutshell, we have to be able to kind of LARP in a way to get where we need to be, right? And there's a certain roles that need to be essentially played and certain times that need to be played. And I'm gonna give you a good example in the world, an example that this is one of the biggest streamers in the world who people probably know to this day. His name's Neon. Not sure you're familiar with him, but
Yeah, I
this
was on a stream with Neon. I don't know if you've seen it. I was
Oh
on a
yeah,
stream with
you know
Neon.
Neon. So you probably can contest probably how this is. He comes in 4 hours before the shoot. He introduces himself as his name, and then he basically says, "I'm gonna be in character when the cameras come on. If you don't like this or that, then I won't be fucking with you. But if you do, then I'm just gonna be saying weird, annoying stuff to you. If you and just know this, I'm playing a character, you know,
Right,
and
right.
basically that's what we're doing, but just with financial charts, and
Precisely.
period.
It's all performative. I mean, even that spaces that I came onto a spaces with Trev,
Yeah.
Mr. Niggercoin, and we were just talking, and this is all performative. Like for instance, in my end, he does the stuff the way he does it, with the whole racist thing that he has going on. He's not really a racist. This is all
No, I know.
performance.
I know him too, right?
Yeah, I know that I've seen all the videos in your
Okay.
course, how you set him up and stuff. So I know that whole lore between you two, and I commend you for that very well. And so the flip side of that is me. Like, for instance, I'm gonna give you an example with one of my launches, right? I went. This is the one I went super viral for, my second project almost 3 weeks ago. I found a homeless man on the street. I said, okay, we're gonna change your life. Get on this camera and tell people on Solana why you need this money. I put him on the Twitter live. The coin bonded. I bundled it with DOGWIFTOOLS. The coin bonded. It went to 1.7 million market cap. I rugged it all at once, made over $150,000, and now I took care of him real nice. I used him. I used my resources, my environment as a resource. I used him to make a coin, gain the sympathy, performance, using performance, rugged the chart, took care of him, did another coin, and then did another one, and did another one.
And you know what's so funny, by the way, to reverse real quick, the funny thing about that, people have no idea, right? Because when people started quote unquote get bit, they all of a sudden want to act like they're vampires now. People realize that this man actually took care of him, but he gave him game. You ain't just gonna give a man some paper. You're gonna basically give him game so he can eat the rest of his life. So what is he gonna do? He's gonna tell the rest of the world, this man never gave me nothing. I'm out here struggling. Let me stream to this coin. Next thing, what he's doing, he running coins too. You know what I'm saying?
About that point, I'm going to tell you where crypto gets dangerous, and I must say this, so please hear me out, everybody that's listening to this. When I said we took care of him, or that 150, I didn't give him anything but $400. I'm going to tell you why. As soon as we get in the car, he's like, "Okay, guys, this is amazing. Thank you." We put him in a hotel. We gave him $400 cash. We put him in a hotel for a week, right? And then he said this last part to me and my partner that was with me. He said, "Man, I can't wait to get this money. I'm going to buy so much meth." Oof. I looked at my buddy. I said, nah, we just, if we give him some of this money right here, like a good portion, like 40,000, he's going to kill himself. So guess what? That's not the worst part, though. Watch this. As soon as we ditched him, right, in the hotel, we didn't give him the fucking money for him to buy the drugs, obviously. Because, he just said what he was going to do with it. Right. The community did a CTO on that coin. They took it right back up to 1 million, right? They donated to him thousands of dollars. And it is, I come to you with sad news to announce that this man has not been posting on X for about 2 weeks now.
Wow.
And he is confirmed deceased from a overdose. That's the plot twist that nobody knows. So the community CTO'd it, donated to him.
Oh, shit.
He sold his entire bag. He bought his meth, and he had a preference. He said that he wanted to buy the type that he shoots up his veins. He doesn't want to smoke it. He doesn't want to inhale it. He wants to shoot it up his veins. This homeless man has died. I tried to prevent it by not giving him thousands of dollars. The community CTO'd it, sent him supply. He sold the supply. He bought the meth. He died. Welcome to the trenches.
Welcome to the trenches, and they calling you the bad guy. It's so funny because there's always a story. There's the truth, and there's this story and then that story. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, that's something people need to see because there's really reasoning behind these numbers at the end of the day. And you could do what you wish with it, but it could either destroy you or it can make you for good. We've seen the worst people.
And then, it's amazing because like with the coin with the baby with cancer, that one went up to 1.7 million. I rugged the chart. I got on the spaces doing my performance. I just rugged the baby with cancer. She's not getting nothing. That rage bait caused people to actually donate over 60 grand to that infant, right? And potentially save that baby's life.
Yeah, you literally are bringing FOMO. You're bringing the attraction. People have no idea the power of that. Money is power, but power is money too. Vice versa. They're holding hands together.
Oh, let's talk about this other one, the Uber project, where I paid my own chauffeur that I've been using for the past year to come pick us up. I paid him $1,000. I said, this is how you're going to act. You're going to act like we're going to make a coin for you. We're going to change your life. You're an Uber driver. You don't got to drive for Uber no more. And then we're going to rug the chart on live. We rugged it. We're gonna pretend like we just stole your car and we just took off. We did that on live. As soon as we got done on live, we rugged it, and the whole Twitter went crazy. Wheres29 has rugged the Uber driver, gave him nothing, and stole his car. Performance, narrative.
Man.
Thanks for playing.
And that's the thing too. I'm gonna have to start putting together courses of just people putting theatrics, because to be honest with people have no idea that's where I come from. I come from a theatric background. You can literally find high school videos of me singing and shit on stage. You know what I'm saying? So if people have no idea, like they're coming to me and they're texting me like, "Oh, you can't believe this! Oh, you can't believe that!" And they're like, "No, yo, trust
Literally,
me,
my
this is
goal,
part of this
Warren,
part of the scheme."
100%. You know, my goal, Warren, is to personally, I want to create the Netflix of the blockchain. I want to create entertainment on chain. Trading does not have to be boring. This is called meme coins. It's fun, pump fun,
Yeah,
entertainment. We're
yeah,
creating narratives on chain.
absolutely,
This is movies, right? We're trying to take Netflix, but
100%.
on chain. There's an industry for
Talk
that.
to them.
There's
That's
a demand for it.
exactly that's exactly one of the reasons why I am very specific when it comes to people doing one on ones. When it comes to live launches, like I'll do a one on one with you. We'll talk about the course, but if you want a guy, shout out to Out. If you want a guy that's just not gonna filter you, just go to him. But for me, nah, you need to have some type of narrative. I ain't gonna babysit you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got
Absolutely.
time to that.
And I really admire Out's way of doing things. I admire the way that you do things. I certainly got to give myself credit. I admire the way I do
Heck yeah,
things. I admire how Sahil does things, and I
absolutely,
admire how Dog with Tools does things. And
100%.
speaking of you, once you guys going ahead and grab Dog with Tools using my referral, you going
Yep.
ahead and you
In the link in
hit
description, y'all.
Yep, you're going ahead and you hit Mr. Warren, because I'm gonna tell you like this. I went to Warren. I paid him to be his student just to learn the general of this, the whole general idea of this,
Matrix.
the foundation. That's the word
Yeah.
I'm looking for. The foundation.
Foundation. Absolutely.
I got the foundation. I got the software, and then I got the foundation, which is the general knowledge from Warren, and then I added my own swag to it, and now we're here.
Bada bing, bada boom. As simple as that, guys. Literally. You're not gonna get like some, easy one ABC copy and paste script. I'm gonna give you literally the foundation. It's like, can you literally get in the Matrix? There's the Oracle. Like, I'm that nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm either Morpheus or the Oracle, but you are Neo. You know what I'm saying? You and Sahil, y'all Neo. You know what I'm saying? And I prefer not to be Neo. I prefer to play my educator role. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I want to just want to say thank you so much, brother, for jumping on. What I'm gonna do is I'm also gonna attach this embodiment with the actual X space so people can kind of get this. So what's gonna happen is they're gonna see this as a prelude, and then we're gonna jump boom right into the X. So it's like a one big foundation podcast, basically.
Amazing. Yeah, there we go. Sahil/Warren/29. It's only the beginning.
Only the
Thanks for
beginning. It's
playing.
a start. Thank you for playing, y'all. We'll have Sahil next. Y'all have a good day. Gosh.
Boom.
What's up, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? Let's get this party started. Do not open. Do not open to any other CA aside from the one that me and Sahil are about to post. Um, Thank you all for being over here. I got my brother in Dubai, Sahil, all the way in Dubai. I look up to Sahil, man. He's the reason why I am the way I am. God damn it. But pretty sure you guys have been terrorized by the both of us. Probably been terrorized by him way longer than you've been terrorized by me. And I still have a lot to learn from Sahil. And without further ado, if you want to go on ahead and give a brief introduction to yourself, Sahil. Pretty sure nobody needs it, but the floor is yours.
What's up, G? How's it going? Uh, Perfect, bro. It's been a while I've jumped on the spaces. The last time I was on the spaces with Machi, Big Brother, a bunch of these assholes. Well, just to kind of give you a quick brief, I've actually been terrorizing the whole of crypto since like 2021 or something. I kind of was this nice guy at first. I kind of started off as an art collector. I was collecting NFTs back in 21. And then I was sitting on the board of Nifty Gateway. I was investing in Rarible. I was doing a bunch of all that shit. And I was actually working with Justin Sun. So I was kind of leading Tron's marketing as an ex-employee. So I was kind of doing all of that shit. And then finally, one fine day, I kind of spoke to the weekend, and he dropped the NFT on fucking Nifty, and I eventually turned out to be the highest bidder for that. We bid like crazy $600,000 to get the NFT of Weekend. That kind of really blew me up in the space, and then yeah, and then I finally started this really big ass project in Dubai, which was basically crypto payments. So I was actually a blue chip nice guy. I was kind of like, I was kind of like the corporate guy in crypto. And then one fine day I said, fuck this shit. Let's actually start being a villain. And that really fucking worked well. And then yeah, and then because I had this whole big ass network of celebs and everybody, because the lifestyle that I made for myself, I kind of the first thing that I ever did in July was I kind of texted the founder of Pump Fun, Elon. I kind of texted on Telegram, and I was like, "Yo, bitch, look out! There's something sexy about to drop on Twitter, and it's gonna really blow Pump Fun up." And he was like, "Cool, what is it?" And I said, "Caitlyn Jenner is fucking dropping her own coin on Pump Fun." And then I got Caitlyn Jenner to drop on Pump Fun, which kind of blew the roof of the whole space. It was the first big celebrity of a basically the first big A-list celeb to kind of drop something on fucking Solana, and that shit blew up. That shit went to like 100 mil in like one night, and then right after that, I didn't really stop there. So right after that, I did Iggy Azalea drop, which kind of did about 150 million at peak. I raised about 1.3 million in about 16 minutes or so for that in private sale. Right after that, I did Jason Derulo, Rich the Kid, fucking Davido, Soldier Boy, Sean Kingston, Ruby Rose. I kind of did a Cardi B. Cardi B was my last big celeb token that I did. I did Wet Ass Pussy WAP token. I don't know if you guys know about it, but yeah, that shit also blew up really hard. That was like my last big celebrity token before I kind of just went and shush for a while. It was so fucking big. The whole narrative and the whole story got so fucking big. Twitter fucking suspended me 3 times. I had one of the largest fucking X accounts. It was as big as Ansom's. And yeah, like I was sending every single shit to Seven Figures every other morning. And that really fucked me up. And then I was like, let me just fucking slow this down. It was so fucked up. I used to wake up in the morning and I used to fight with Cobra Tate on fucking Twitter. We used to have these big ass Twitter conversations. And then media was running all the way back and forth. And then yeah, it's really kind of cool to see you, Ronnie, kind of do all this shit again. It's just kind of really great that somebody's really just taking the legacy forward. It's just really amazing to see. I mean, yeah, the whole game behind being a villain, I don't know why people don't really look at it as a nice thing, but the only way to get rich in life is if you kind of start doing bad things. There's no nobility in poverty, as Jordan Belfort said. And yeah, I'm like, you just have a skill issue if you're losing money in the space. Because yeah, there's no such things as ethics, there's no such thing as fucking clean money, dirty money, bad money, good money. What really matters at the end of the day is that you make money, and if you make money, then there's no losing in that. So yeah, that's what I'd like to tell you all. It's like always fucking book profits, never fucking cry, don't fucking marry your bags, and yeah, just fucking rug, man, just rug every fucking day of your life and extract as much as you can, because there's shitloads of money on chain, and yeah, it's literally waiting to be yours if you just click the right fucking buttons and use your fucking brain.
Absolutely. So we started off with a bang, man. I really admire you, and I admire, everything that you've done for the community. I really look up to you greatly. I'm sure everyone else does. And I kind of want to start off with this. I mean, the very first important thing on this whole journey is to trust nobody. And with that being said, the second this migrated, we went all the way to 250K, and I completely nigger nuked it down to, I believe, 10K. And that was approximately, we made a good chunk of money, approximately something like some peanuts, maybe some dinner, etc. So we probably made like a good 100 soul, right? So that's that. I mean, that's the first part is trust nobody. Not even us. Don't even trust us. The remaining, I bought back in. I'm gonna go on ahead and lock this supply right now, and we're gonna probably just kind of give off some game to these newbies, to these exit liquidity motherfuckers on this space. We got to tell them, the do's and don'ts. Obviously, rule number one is trust nobody. They just got fucked severely by me and Sahil on this chart, proudly. And the chart
Right.
is still sending. I'm about to pay the decks for them, and we can kind of give them some game. You know what I mean? I think that's what they deserve, because some people out there don't really deserve to get fucked like this. Some people got families, they're gambling, they have real problems when it comes to this type of shit. They really want to, avoid this type of thing, right? So, with that being said, as I'm locking this and I'm paying the decks, etc., if you want to go on ahead and give some words to them on what they should avoid and how to, avoid getting rugged, I think that's a good place to start off.
Perfect. Yeah, well, in the first place, if you are fucking with my or Wheres29 CS, then there's absolutely no way that you can actually save yourself from being rugged. The only way you can save yourself from being rugged is if you're literally one of the first few people to fucking get in, understand where this goes, and know. And the game is pretty simple. So it's like, if you rug first and if you dumb the whole chart down, then that's a great entry point to get in, because usually what shit happens is it kind of really just stakes up as a CTO, and then shit kind of really flies if people are behind it. That's exactly what happened literally 1 hour back. I did drop for a senator, so I kind of did the Joey Manorino tokens just about 2 hours back, and that shit kind of I kind of dumped my entire dev wallet at about 120,000 market cap. Everybody thought that it died. The fucking guy himself thought that, I kind of killed the token and everything. And then he tweeted and he was crying about it. He's like, Sahil sold the fucking dev wallet and it just crashed. And then community came behind it and they fucking ran that up all the way to 1.8 million. It's sitting at about a million right now on DexCleaner. And I then kind of nigga nuked my secondary and my third wallet, and I kind of printed again money on that. And yeah, that's basically the lore that you create. The psyops are endless. It's just that you need to really just be fast on your toes. You should always be on your fucking toes. Keep your eyes peeled out. Look at the chart. Look at the transaction. Look at the buys coming in, and that's how you understand which direction you have to fucking buy or if you have to fucking sell. But always leave a dust bag, always leave a fucking dust bag in everything that you put money in. Book profits, leave a little chunk of money in there because you don't know, it might just go to the moon or it might just fucking go to zero. But that's the gamble that you play. You always book profits first, you leave a little bag there, and you come back in the morning, you're either a millionaire or you're either down the drain with that money. But there's like, out of 100 times you do that, you probably will get lucky once or twice, and that's more than fucking enough to cover your whole fucking annual salary up right there. And I think that's basically the play that you should go on with when you're really just trying to win these quick flips.
Absolutely. You know, that's very well said. I think me and you kind of have a little bit of a different approach to it. I mean, I've learned obviously from you. I mean, me and you have done business together, and you've rugged me,
Yeah,
and I've rugged you. I mean, we rug each other every day, and it's not really
absolutely.
personal. It's not. I mean, you sent me CAs and told me to buy into it, and you nigger nuked me, and you've told me to post CAs, and I never posted them. I've used your videos, etc. This is called pump fun, guys. This is called pump fun. You're supposed to have fun with it. Like, I don't hate Sahil. I love this dude. He's funny, even when he rugs and takes my motherfucking money. I love this shit. This shit is so fun to me because I know that I'm just a younger version of him. I like to terrorize the chain just as much as he does. And I will be doing this for the rest of my life. Like I said earlier, I think it was yesterday, I will continue to do this until my last breath. I will continue to do this until everybody loses every dollar to their name. I don't care if they have to use their grandmother's burial money. I want their money. This is how I feel about it, and that's what's going to happen. I've had to take different approaches. I've had to launch coins, for the rage bait and say, fuck the baby, fuck the cancer baby. I've had to rug homeless people on the street. I've had to rug paraplegics with no legs and no arms, etc. Things of that nature. And hold on, guys, I'm locking the tokens now, and I just fucking paid the dex, so that should reflect shortly. Even if this shit goes nowhere, at least we can probably gonna give them some game at least so that they learn how to rug. But I will say this, guys. The number one thing that me and Sahil could probably agree on is narrative. Narrative, narrative, narrative. What do you think about that?
100%. There's always has to be some story behind what you do. You either that's why we fucking go for public figures. You know, those are like the easiest fucking things to pump, and these celebs have zero fucking brains, and yeah, they just want to bite money, and you know, money pulls money, and that's as simple as it gets. If you have money, you can launch 100 celebs tomorrow morning, and you can literally make seven figures every other day for the rest of the whole fucking month. And that's exactly what I did. So I mean, Bubble Maps actually covered this whole fucking story, which Wheres29 reposted recently. They actually tracked down every single launch that I did, and they came to a discovery that I made about 30 million in about 21 days, 22 days, something like that. And it was just back to back. I was doing three celebs every fucking day, all the way from July to like the very next month. And yeah, and then I slowed down finally, and then I was like, all right, cool, I've had enough, and yeah, I should probably just cool down. But then the good part is you should actually also spend that money. I see a lot of these motherfuckers on Twitter, these big influencers, these KOLs. They keep talking about fucking saving money, booking profits, and then you know waiting for the next cycle. Bro, you're gonna stay broke that way. I mean, if you make money, spend it. Live your fucking life. I mean, yeah, if you're not really here to make money and spend it, then you might as well just work hard and fucking work at McDonald's or something. I mean, you gotta flex what you're making. You gotta fucking live like you're rich. You gotta think like you're rich. And that's the only fucking way to live. I don't really understand a lifestyle where people make money and they don't live like kings. I mean, why the fuck do you do any of this then? And yeah, I mean, this whole space is super degen. And if you have to be retarded, a little bit autistic, and yeah, like completely fucking gotta have balls of steel to win in this space. And yeah, and to be honest, you don't have to work fucking hard. You don't have to be up all night. You don't have to be up 24 hours. All that shit. That's bullshit. You just have to have one right play every single day to fucking make money, and that's easy. There's 100 plus shit launching every day. You just have to be right on that one fucking thing every day, and you'll be rich, man. It's not rocket science.
I think we're living in a golden age right now where we have
Absolutely.
opportunities. This has completely desensitized my brain to think that how people go to work anywhere on earth, and especially in the US to get paid $20, $30 an hour. And, we're just launching coins every day and just fucking nuking them for 50,000, 100,000, et cetera, et cetera. Like, this is insane. There's no industry on this earth where you could do something like this and have fun with it. And the best part about it, there's no repercussions as of yet. This isn't illegal. There's no laws on it. There's no laws against it. I mean, for fuck's sake, Trump's aide launched a coin with TikTok and said, "Oh my God, I didn't know I sold." Or that dude with the child mirror. "Oh, I sold by accident. My bad. I'm sorry." Now he has millions of dollars. Nobody's talking about that no more. Nobody gives a shit. He has millions of dollars and he said it's an accident. You think he gonna give back that accident money? Yeah, he might have bought back in like 400 grand, but he still has 4 million. He's riding off into the sunset. Easy, And it's just a beautiful time that we're living in. Like my mind is completely desensitized to think that there's people that are getting paid pennies to work their ass off to feed their kids to do all this shit, and all we got to do is just launch meme coins. And this whole psyop thing is amazing. Like I learned a lot from you when I did my Ruby Rose coin yesterday. Faking the screenshots and say, "Oh, okay, she's about to post," and then I nuke it again, and then I just kept on playing with them the whole time. I said, "Okay, she's gonna do a coin. You better buy this shit." They bought it. As soon as it bonded, nuked it. Okay, she's about to post. Chart goes right back up, nuke it again, so on and so forth. It's just so easy. These people are so stupid. They believe this shit, man. It's so crazy to me. It's like taking candy out of a baby's mouth. And I would do that in real life too. I would take candy out of a baby's mouth every chance I get. Because this is how easy it is. Amazing. So, my brother Sahil, I know you're a very busy man. I know that you are nuking people left and right and rugging left and right. Do you have anything you want to tell the people of Solana right now?
Uh, yeah, actually, yes. Yeah, just don't go broke. Play with what you can, and don't gamble too much, and make money. Pull some baddies. Fuck good. and live good. And if you really want to make it in life, then yeah, just get rugged on each of me and his coins. Yeah, that's the way to live. It's actually euphoric for people to feel that. Actually, it's like once in a lifetime moment if you get rugged on a Sahil or a Wheres 29 coin. It's kind of a story to tell. So yeah, keep clicking.
Keep on clicking. Thank you, Sahil, my brother. Me and you
Cheers,
have
bro.
unfinished business. I will talk to you shortly. In the meantime,
Done,
I'm gonna
sir.
get some people up here. You know, talk with them, chat with them, answer some questions, and then we'll get right to it. Alrighty, my brother. Let's see who wants to get up on the podium and speak. God damn it. Let's see. Boom. Go ahead, 34. This right here is my partner in crime, 34.
What it
What's up, my
do?
brother? How you feeling?
Hey man, I feel nice, man. I love taking these folks' money, man.
Anything you want to say to Sahil?
Hey man, shout out to Hill, man. I ain't gonna lie. It takes a stealer to know a stealer, don't it? But at the end of the day, we all in this for the right reason, man. And I like what you said. You said, when you get this money, man, you gotta do what you gotta do with it, bro. Flex, do whatever you want with this money, bro. And yeah, y'all keep on giving us y'all money, man. I appreciate it, you know. At the end of the day, realistically, man, everybody wants to live a high life. You know what I'm saying? And this is the best way to make money. So I hope 29 give y'all some good pointers. But yeah, I'm gonna go give me some filet mignon real quick, man. I'll be right back.
10-4, I got you with that three soul for that filet mignon, my brother. Love. Alrighty. Let's see who else wants to get up on here and ask some questions. A shout out to Dog with Tools, by the way. Dog with Tools, shout out Dog with Tools. A lot of these projects that I do, I don't know about Sahil specifically, but I bundle and I bundle a lot. Um, Hold on one second. Let me get a representative from Dog with Tools to get on here right now and have him answer some questions about the software. There's a lot of ways to launch coins. One of my favorite ways is bundling because there's so many ways that you can not be seen on the chart when you're bundling coins. And there's softwares out there for the ones that don't know that allow you to do so. There's softwares that allow you to have positions on the chart, create artificial volume, and just nuke charts left and right. And I love to do that because you guys never see it coming when I'm nuking these charts. The same way that you guys never seen it coming when I nuked this chart at 224K. Yeah, I probably missed out on probably like 20K or whatever because of the slippage. But it's all good though. You know what I'm saying? This is just another day in the office. And thank you for your money. Even though we're sitting at 15K, the damage already been done. Your money is in my pocket. The money that you was gonna use tonight to go out to eat with your girl at a nice restaurant on a Saturday night, it's in my pocket. And I'm going to literally light it up on fire. I'm going to spend it on random things. I'm gonna probably buy a prostitute, a good, nice Latina. Hopefully, Trump don't deport them, because you know how he gonna do all that deportation shit in the U.S. We need the big booty Latinas to stay, cause all this rug money I'm making off of y'all, me and Sahil, we gonna spend it on the big booty Latinas. We gonna get Sahil down here to Miami, and we gonna go crazy, easy, and nobody's gonna touch us. I promise you, nobody's gonna touch us. And I tell you this, one of my favorite things to do on a chart after I'm done nigga nuking it, is I like to go to the holders, the current holders, and I like to look at the ones that have, for instance, this guy has 4.93%. I like to see how much they have remaining, and I like to subtract it because I like to see how much they lost to me. I like to see how much of their hard-earned money. Okay, amazing. Look at this one right here. This guy, he bought in for approximately $2,000. If you go on holders, his wallet is DXQ. He bought for 1.2K, 5 Solana, right? He should be the, I want to say the eighth holder or whatever, right? The remaining money in his wallet right now is $100. That means that he has contributed um, over $1,000 to me and Sahil's pocket. I mean, Tessa Hill is pocket change, you know. I mean, he's been in the game for a long time. He's made multiple millions. I mean, many millions, mega millions. I've only made a couple, you know. But Sahil's on a whole nother level, right? He laughs at every single launch I do. Every single launch I do, Sahil's like, man, this is peanuts. It's peanuts, 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 peanuts. But you know what that does to me? That inspires me every single day to want to go on ahead and oh, that's amazing. Somebody wants to speak. They have a photo of me sucking some toes. I don't know how the hell they got that, but let me go on ahead and add them real quick. Okay, that definitely got my attention. I'm going ahead and add them real quick. That's nice. I don't know how the hell they got that damn picture, but that's cool. All right, go ahead. Your mic is unmuted, brother. Go ahead. Guess you don't want to speak. Okay, amazing. We're going ahead and ask somebody that wants to speak. Let's see. God damn it. Let me add Gate. Let's see what Gate has to say. Go ahead, Gate.
Yo, I just wanted to ask when you got into crypto and where'd you learn everything from?
I studied Sahil. I read as much as I could about him. And I always wanted to do what he did. And I give him full credit for all of my success. And at first, I wanted to do it the way that he mentioned, the proper way, the right way. But obviously, I got fucked just like you guys. You know, I there's I think half of you in here right now on this VC have been victimized by me, truly. And I'm glad that you guys are here because you guys can learn how to not be victimized. But the way this shit works is, 9 times out of 10, you guys are going to continue to ape my CAs anyways. So, I mean, that's that. You guys are gamblers. But to answer your question specifically, I got into this by studying Sahil, watching how he's done things with his celebrity connections. He mentioned, the weekend and doing things with him, etc. And I started to do the same too. I've launched some micro influencer coins, some celebrity coins. A lot of them that he's done first. He's done Sean Kingston. I'm Sean Kingston's manager in real life. I launched a coin with him. I nigga nuked it. One of my best friends, Whoa Vicky. I launched 3 coins in her name. I nigga nuked it. Who else did I do? Goddamn, I've done a lot of people, man. But Sahil is the top. Like this man has done. Think about it. Who has done Caitlyn Jenner, fucking Jason Derulo, all these big people. He's the real super fucking villain. You know what I'm saying? Like the man's living a life of his dreams because of this shit, and he's untouched. And the shit that he posts on Instagram, you'll never see the real fun that he has. You'll never see the real fun. Even if you've seen it, your brain can't even comprehend the shit that he's doing. He's sitting at the Ritz Carlton in Dubai with fucking 30 Russian models, each one of them taking turns sucking his Indian dick all night, every night. You know what I'm saying? You guys can't comprehend that shit. You guys can't comprehend that shit. You can't do it. He's not sitting in India no more eating mosquito sandwiches or throwing feces at each other. He's not doing that. He living a royal life. He rugged all of you. All of you got rugged by him. And guess what? I'm next. I'm next. I'm gonna rug every single person on Solana. I'm gonna make coins about children with cancer. I'm gonna rug people with paraplegic people that got no arms and no legs. I'm gonna rug you with a sad story about an army veteran that almost died in war. I'm gonna create so many narratives, and everyone's gonna believe them. And I'm gonna reveal it at the end every time. I got money to pay for influencers to share my coins. I'm in groups with Ansem. I'm in group with all these big people that are willing to take my money to pump my coins. And all you're gonna see is just like on this chart right here. Like I said, we're gonna teach you how to rug. The first step is to trust nobody. You got onto this spaces and you thought that you could trust us, ruggers. You're buying into our chart. Look at the chart. The second it bonded, people sniped the migration. The shit went to 265. I nigga nuked it for $20,000, $30,000 profit. Easy. In 2 seconds. That's your first lesson. Lesson number 1 of getting rugged. Don't trust nobody. Trust nobody. That's what you don't understand. You can't trust nobody. Because once you start trusting people, you lose money. You dumb motherfucker, you. You lose money every time. And then you can't take your wife out to eat. You sitting in your room depressed because you lost money to people like me and Sahil. That's the first rule. You trust nobody. The second thing is don't gamble with more than you can afford. Don't do it. But you're still gonna do it anyways. Cause you have that dream of getting more and getting more and getting more and getting more. But I'm gonna get more. I'm gonna get your more. Your more is gonna be my more. Learn to victimize. Learn victimization. Victimization. Victimize people. Okay, let me see who else wants to get on. Okay, Morgan, go ahead. Go ahead, Morgan. You're unmuted. All right, taking too long to get on. Let me ask somebody else. Boom. All right, go ahead.
Yo, yo. My
What's
bad, I
up,
didn't
bro?
notice. I got fucking unmuted. I was gonna ask you, what was your revenge arc, bro? Like, what was the fucking day you were like, bro, nah, fuck this shit, nigga. I'm fucking turning into Sahil.
I mean, really, I'm gonna tell you. Listen, I'm gonna tell you honestly, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the day that, it's the day that me and my ex broke up, and she cheated on me with somebody that had a lot of money.
That's
That
what's
was the
up,
day.
nigga.
That was the day I said, man, fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it took to take my bitch. Just have some money. Just have a whole bunch of money, and my bitch can get taken
Yeah,
just
I
like
feel
that.
that shit.
I said, man, fuck this shit. I don't want to take people's money. So I said, man, you know what? Boom. What's the fastest route to start getting money? Study people that get a lot of money. One of them is Mr. Sahil. I'm gonna keep on mentioning his name. You guys could call me Dick Glazing, whatever the fuck you want to call it. We get money. I don't care about
He
none
don't
of
want
that.
to glaze, bro.
I don't care about none of that shit, man. People that make them type of insults, it's because they're just mad because they're the exit liquidity. This chart had $500,000 in volume within the first 30 seconds. Easy, easy. And that's just us just on the spaces talking shit, smoking a cigar, just relaxing. Easy, light work.
Psyop Kings, nigga.
Yeah, psyop, man. Everything is psychology.
Hey, bro, let me ask you. I'm in Miami too, bro. What's your favorite spot to kick it after you rug a whole lot of fucking charts, nigga? You like to pull up to the beach, you go to Brickell, you're like, hey, bro,
No,
this
no,
shit
no.
feel
I live
nice.
in Brickell. I live in Brickell. I live at
Yeah,
the
boy got the pen and
Solitaire.
Brickell. Tell him, nigga.
I live at the solid. Listen, I'm gonna just show you how much I don't give a fuck because nobody gonna do shit to me. I live in Brickell at the Solitaire, apartment 1906, at the Solitaire in Brickell. My backyard is Saks Fifth Avenue, Brickell City Center. As soon as I do my rug, I like to go down right next to the Burger King, grab my cigar, smoke my cigar, go throw on some clothes, and then walk right across to Gecko. I'm at Gecko every single day. You go to Gecko and you show them my picture, all the managers know me. Um, Adrian is the general manager. You go ahead and you ask Adrian
I'm
who
about to pull up for real after I get rugged.
for sure. Damn, you ain't get rugged on this chart?
Nah, I did not get rugged, bro. I'm here to study and hopefully get some fucking soul, bro.
Oh man, that kind of upset me. Now, okay, yeah, okay, yeah. Hold on, let me screenshot your shit real quick so I can make sure I get you soon. All right, boom. All right, I'm gonna add you to the exit liquidity list in the future, hopefully, inshallah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I go there, I sit down there, I have some dinner, you know what I'm saying? Boom, probably go to Live on the weekend, go to Coco, go to Booby Trap. I love Booby Trap, you know what I'm saying? Easy, light work. And that's it. You know, they love me at Booby Trap because the clubs in Miami, they all take crypto. They all take crypto, god damn it. Coco takes crypto, Live takes crypto, um, 11 takes crypto. I don't like I don't gotta fucking have US dollar on me. Every place in Miami takes crypto. I love this shit. I do a quick rug, 30K, 40K, 50K, 100K. Boom, I'm done. I'm cool. Wake
He's
up,
really throwing
rug.
y'all .5 at Crystal, bro. I live, dog.
You said what?
Like you really throwing them .5s that all these motherfuckers just gave you at fucking live on Crystal.
I'm telling you, shit crazy. But yeah, to answer your question, man, I just, I like to enjoy myself. That's one thing that Sahil said is you must enjoy yourself. You must have a ball and you must use this money to have fun. I mean, don't fuck it off, obviously. Because we might be here talking shit and doing all this other shit, but we value money. We value the dollar. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the people
That's the
that
only reason you and him are where you at, bro. You gotta value that fucking dollar. If not, you gonna keep getting
yeah,
fucking rugged, nigga.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. Like we got people that depend on us. Mothers, kids, and things of that nature. And I know you guys do too. But your families don't matter to us. We don't care about the shit y'all got going on. We don't care about y'all family. I mean, I don't at least. I can't talk about him. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to put words in his mouth, but
I'm
I
used
sure
to Hill. Tell him you don't either, bro. Come on.
um I just don't like putting words in people's mouths, to be honest with you. That's just me. Personal preference. But let me see, hold on. I'm trying to see if Warren is here from Dog with Tools, if he wants to say some words for us. But I do want to answer some specifics real quick about the bundler, right? So the best bundler I use to deploy all these projects is Dog with Tools. That's what I use primarily. I use Dog with Tools, and if anybody needs the link to that, as soon as I end this space, I will go on ahead and post that. I will post that link for everybody to see. And it's so easy to deploy projects with them. Literally so easy. It's the best bundler on the market. You know, there's other bundlers out there that people use, but Dogwood Tools, there's so much content about Dogwood Tools. There's so much information on YouTube. Or their community is fucking massive, right? And I wouldn't be where I'm at without them, to be honest. You know, it's 15 soul for the bundler. But if you guys use my discount, it'll be extremely cheaper. They got a whole bunch of free resources, etc. Um, I started off with $300 doing this shit. You know, I got a loan to buy the bundler from them, and I started this shit doing it with $300. And the $300, my mother gave me that $300. Now 3 weeks later, up more than $3 million easy. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot that goes to play in this, but you got to have the foundation. The foundation for me is learning from people like Sahil, number one. Number two, having a software that's going to allow me to have an advantage over people. Because the majority of people that's launching projects, they're just launching it straight off a pump fund. I've invested 15 Solana to buy the best software on the market to go on ahead and deploy these projects and manipulate the charts. You can manipulate the holder count. You can manipulate the volume. You can manipulate fucking anything and everything. They got a feature on there called human mode. You can have human transactions, buys and sells. You can bundle 20, 30, 40 wallets if you want to. Post migration fucking settings. It's crazy. This is a complete market manipulation tool. And the only way to really make money in this space is to deploy. I don't ape into projects. The only project I aped into was really Trump. That's the only project I really aped into, because when I did ape into projects, I got raped every fucking time. And that's what you guys are over here doing. You guys are um uh fucking aping into random projects instead of being the deployer, being the creator. And I got my brother right here, Uncle Warren. Uncle Warren is a Dog with Tools OG. He is also one of my mentors. I have bought his course, by the way. I bought his course. I learned everything I know from the bundling side from him. Just a little bit of an intro from my end. I'm going to allow him to give an intro about himself in a second. Go ahead, Mr. Warren.
I appreciate you, boss. Yeah, I mean, like at the end of the day, it's about having the information, the education that you need to be able to be successful. A lot of people come in this room and space and onboarding and normalizing, and they don't have the necessary education they need to be able to, like you said, be able to control holder distribution, to be able to literally move the market in ways that they're not going to be able to do with simply with a simple Neo Bullocks and a Trojan. We gotten to the point nowadays now with all the tools that people essentially realize that they can literally print. It really is that simple. I mean, I know a lot of you guys are here, and you like trading, you like getting involved in, marketing, you like getting involved in making money. But at the end of the day, it's about who is the one that starts the project from the ground up. And I know a lot of you guys jump into projects, and all of a sudden the floor just drops on you like it was a bad ex-girlfriend, and honestly, that's why we're in this position. I help teach, young men like this to be able to succeed. And for me, a lot of people ask me a quick question like, "Hey, Warren, why would you consider teaching people when you could just do it yourself?" I've done it myself. I've live. I personally, however, just give you a little background on my Apple background and an Intel background, so I enjoy it. And to be It comes with at times. If you can hold it 17, 20 soul in no minutes. And honestly, it'd have been less time if the guy that I was teaching
Hey,
at the
Warren,
time,
my
the
brother, your
one-on-one students
connection
I
is
had.
not the best right now.
Like,
If you can
oh, I'm sorry. Is that
get
better?
into a place where your connection is better.
Yeah, no
Yeah, that's
worries.
better
Is that
right there.
better?
There you go.
Perfect. My bad. Yeah,
100%.
I'm saying that, yeah, perfect. What I was saying is essentially you guys want to be able to be as much assets as possible. You come into the game with just a photon wallet. I appreciate you, boss. Yeah, I mean, like at the end of the day, it's about having the information, the education that you need to be able to be successful. A lot of people come in this room and space and onboarding and normalizing, and they don't have the necessary education they need to be able to, like you said, be able to control holder distribution, to be able to literally move the market in ways that they're not going to be able to do with simply with a simple Neo Bullocks and a Trojan. We gotten to the point nowadays now with all the tools that people essentially realize that they can literally print. It's really that simple. I mean, I know a lot of you guys are here, and you like trading, you like getting involved in marketing, you like get involved in making money. But at the end of the day, it's about who is the one that starts the project from the ground up. And I know a lot of you guys jump into projects, and all of a sudden the floor just drops on you like it was a bad ex-girlfriend. And honestly, that's why we're in this position. I help teach, young men like this to be able to succeed. And for me, a lot of people ask me a quick question like, "Hey, Warren, why would you consider teaching people when you could just do it yourself?" I've done it myself. I've I personally, however, just give you a little background on my Apple background and an Intel background, so I enjoy that. And to be comes with at times. If you can hold it 17, 20 soul in no minutes. And honestly, it'd have been less time if the guy that I was teaching
Hey,
at the
Warren,
time,
my
the
brother, your
one-on-one students
connection
I
is
had.
not the best right now.
Like,
If you can
oh, I'm sorry. Is that
get
better?
into a place where your connection is better.
Yeah, no
Yeah, that's
worries.
better
Is that
right there.
better?
There you go.
Perfect. My bad. Yeah, I'm
100%.
saying that, yeah, perfect. What I was saying is essentially you guys want to be able to be as much assets as possible. You come into the game with just a photon wallet and a CA, and at the end of the day, it's not enough. Yesterday I helped a student of mine print about 70 to 20 Solana within literally 5 minutes. And to be funny, the funny, honestly part about it was he had a community. We didn't even drop it to the community. We literally floored out the snipers. And I am in the market so much that I can tell a fake chart from a not fake chart. You just do this so much that you could tell. So essentially, you guys can check the video out. It's a full hour. It's no cuts or anything like that. It's on my YouTube. But yeah, and it's also my ex as well. I put it out there as well. But we were able to make this guy literally 4 or 5 grand before he even dropped the CA. And I mean, I don't know about you guys, but we're in a time period right now where the president of the United States just threw up the alley-oop, and everyone in this room needs to be able to dunk it, or else you're just going to be dunked on the ground. It's just that simple. So definitely get yourself in tune in the space. My website's warren.guru. I do this on a consistent basis where I basically teach you guys how to be able to be market movers. We use DOGWIFTOOLs, the best software in the game, to be able to do that. And on top of that, the community, like you said, is huge. So don't want to take too much of you guys' time. I know this is Sunday, but I just wanted to throw this out there. If you guys want some education, come find it. Yeah, man, don't be part of the extra liquidity unless you enjoy it. Because I know a lot of people that I know Sahil too personally. I helped him do a movie. That's a whole other thing. But a lot of you guys are
Hey,
really
that's
just
you.
fans
That's
of
you
giving
with
people money.
the AI. Oh my God. Yeah, I know you.
Yes, that's
What's
me.
up,
Yep,
bro? What's
exactly.
up?
So,
I was trying to find you. Hit me up on TG. I got things for you. I was trying to find you recently.
oh, I got you, brother. I've been working my ass off, like you, brother.
Yeah, just hit me back on TG. I lost your chat. Just hit me back. Got things for you.
I got you. I got you. No worries.
All
We
right.
locked in, brother. But yeah, it's all about who you know, what you know out there, fellas. And so if you guys want to make some money, it's that simple. Just tap in, and we'll go ahead and give you the gameplay. It's that simple. I have a Discord as well. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Warren, for your time, my brother. Appreciate you, man. I'll be sure to drop your information down there for everybody that needs it and wants to learn the art of bundling. Like I said, there's multiple aspects to it. There's the bundling side. There's the psyop side. That's the Sahil thing. The Sahil swag. That's that. And then there's the bundling. That's the 29 and Warren. And then there's the evil. That's really the 29, right? So you got the evil, 29. You got the bundling technicality. That's from Warren. The psyop from Sahil. You combine all of them and you put them in one big fucking bowl and you mix that shit up. You'll be unstoppable. Ain't that right? 34.
That's right.
Any things you wanna tell these people right now that's listening? We got around 600 people listening. Anything you want to tell them?
I'm gonna wait till the main speakers get off, and then we're gonna talk to them.
Alrighty, I've unmuted some people right now so that they can go on ahead and ask some questions if they need to.
Hey man, you can hear me?
Go ahead, brother.
Hey man, I'm not gonna say I'm affiliated or anything, or say that I own a legal copy of Dog with Tools, but 29 knows what he's doing, man. I know like a lot of people hate on him and shit on him, but DWT is a great software. I'm not gonna say I launched any projects or anything, but I am familiar with it, and get with DWT if you really are trying to get past this stuff. I've been in DMs with Sahil. I've tried to get him on board with some stuff. You know, it's kind of hard because he's such a big name. And I don't know. I respect DWT more than anything right now because it's a nice, affordable project.
Absolutely, my brother. And it's not that it's affordable. It's well that too, but affordable doesn't mean not good. I mean, this is literally the best software out there to use. The user interface is amazing. You know, there's other bundlers out there. They're great, but the functionality of Dogwood Tools, the way you can make transactions land literally on one block, fucking upwards of 20, 30 wallets. I mean, that you can't beat that. You know, you have to be an advantageous player. If you go to casinos, especially here in Florida, if you go to casinos and you're labeled as a advantageous player, what happens is you get banned from that casino. You know, you're at the blackjack table. They notice that you have some patterns, you know, that's allowing you to win, 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 win. Like we've been doing every single day. Me and Sahil, we win every fucking day. Whether it's me and him doing something together like this, or whether it's me doing something myself or him doing something himself, we win. We are considered advantageous players. But the thing is that in this space, there's nobody to come tap on our shoulder and say, you got to leave. Because this is the wild, wild west. This is a free market. You guys are gambling at your own will. Nobody's forcing you to buy into these charts. You're doing it because you think that you're going to make money. And then you fuck around and land on somebody's chart like me or his. And then boom. Now you fucked up. Now your wife is telling you, man, how come we ain't got no money to buy dinner tonight? How come we ain't got money to feed the kids? How come we don't got money to pay our rent? We're going to be homeless. And then you gotta say, man, I don't know, man, 29 did that. That's 29's fault. And I would gladly take the blame for that. I would gladly take the blame for it every time. I want people to lose as much money as they possibly can. Literally, I want everybody to lose their money to me. Me, me, me. It's all about me. I want all this motherfucking money, man. I want all of it.
Hey, 29, you experimental runner or you run safe mode?
Really safe mode because all my shit bonds in 2 seconds. All I gotta do is hit prepare Ray dump. That's it. Easy 20K every time. Every time, easy. You know? But
That's free game. You guys are getting free game right now on a
I don't
tool.
tell people my sauce.
It's
I don't
15
tell people my
soul.
sauce.
People are out here paying 200 soul for a node and another 200 soul for a bot. When Dogwood Tools 15 soul.
Literally. And I use the cheapest fucking node on the earth. Literally. People got so many different stuff. Bro, I use Solana Vibe Station. I rent that shit for $25 a day. For 1 day. $25.
Hey, I got an Orbit Flare pass if you want to rent it. Hit me up, man. I got you, bro. Get you straight with a good node.
For sure. I'm gonna take you up on that offer. But for $25 a day, a good narrative, a good bundler, you can take everybody's money with no repercussions. No repercussions. It's that easy. You know, I want more crime to happen on chain. I want all of you to lose everything. The criminals just like me. We are above the law, motherfucker. If a ship were to sink in the middle of a shark-infested water, I will destroy the motherfucking lifeboats, ensuring none of us make it, including myself. I want to cause pain and chaos. I want to take away hope and cause despair. I want to be the black hole that takes away all the light in the motherfucking world. This is my manifesto. I have declared the Solana blockchain unsafe for participants attempting to make money. My goal is to make sure nobody makes anything and all of you suffer immensely. This is my chain. This is the 29 chain. This is the Sahil chain. This is the Dog with Tools chain. And with that being said, thanks for playing. Launch coins